Do you ever feel unmotivated to take action towards your goals? In this video, I'll show you 3 steps to build automated habits towards your goal using behavioral psychology. A habit is a settled or regular tendency or practice, especially one that is hard to give up. Habits are a bit like AI. It's about delegation and automation and being more efficient so we can use our mental energy on other goals. When choosing a habit, it's really up to you as an individual, but I recommend looking at habits that impact other habits and actions during your day. To choose a habit you want to focus on, ask yourself, what action, if I did it every day, would have the most impact on the progress towards my goal? Habits are a part of our everyday lives. We engage in countless habits, some helpful, some not so much. But here's the thing. Habits can be engineered by the power of psychology. But to do this, we need to tap into the front of our brains. Habits occur in a deeper part of the brain that recognizes patterns. Once a pattern is recognized, the deeper part of the brain plays out automated actions. But we cannot build habits while present in this deeper part of the brain. We build habits in the top front of the brain called the prefrontal cortex. When we use the front of the brain, we maintain choice and control over our own behavior and actions. When this process is repeated, the lower part of the brain recognizes the pattern and automates the process. But don't automate too early. Many people have heard the 21-day habit myth. The truth is, habits can take up to 284 days depending on context and you. To use the front of our brain, the key is to notice when we have a choice, so we can pause the existing automation. When you want to build a habit, you can associate with it. A trigger happens just before a habit, and we can hack this process by using a visual reminder. For example, I've built the habit of doing chin-ups when I get home. The trigger for me is getting home. That is, when I get home, I do chin-ups. The visual reminder I use is the gymnastics rings hanging over the archway through my gate. When I see the gymnastics rings, I know it's time to do my chin-ups. It's a quick reminder at the trigger point to act on my habit. These will remind you in the moment and kick in your executive functions. The 3 parts of forming any habit is to make it clear, make it easier, and make yourself flexible. Make it clear is about defining your habit intention, as well as the values of your habit and the challenges you are likely to face. Describe these in as much detail as you need to get clear about your habit, why you do it, and when it will be hardest to do it. Make it easier is about environmental and social design to reduce habit friction. Put things key to your habit close by. Change the settings on your technology for Do Not Disturb. Put your running shoes by the door. These are all examples of things you can do to reduce the friction to start your habit. You can also design the social environment of your habit through friends, mentors, and community. Get friends and family support by letting them know about your habit intentions. Recruit a mentor and join a community for additional support and accountability. Finally, make yourself flexible is about how we make space for difficult thoughts and feelings as we take action on our habit. Flexibility could also be called self-regulation, discipline, or mental toughness. It's about how can we take action even when our mind isn't being helpful. In my experience and the experience of people I work with, I found that this is often the missing ingredient for a lot of people when they build a habit. They know the reasons why they want to do the habit and they've set up their environment, but often their own mind is getting in the way. I call it getting hooked when we believe or attach ourselves to the mind's unhelpful content. An example could be boredom when you're trying to quit using social media. Boredom, like most urges, lasts 3 minutes on average. If you can use your flexibility tools to allow boredom to come and go, then you can stick to your habit without acting on your emotions. Just like with emotions, we handle thoughts by noticing them. A common thought with habits is that I'll do it tomorrow. When this thought comes up, we just repeat to ourselves, I notice I'm having the thought that I'll do it tomorrow. Noticing in this example that we're not changing the thought, we're just noticing we have the thought so that we can create space from it. Remember, there is no failure in habit formation, there is just delays until it is automated. The most adaptive response when you miss a day is to just be kind to yourself and explore what is happening. Now that you know the 3 stages of installing a habit, comment below which habit you would like to use this on. And if you'd like more flexibility tools, click on this video next about the expansion technique.